everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Marshall McLuhan once said, "Only the vanquished remember history." Speaking of history, it's time to take a step backwards on music history. During each episode of Music History, I will tell you about some interesting music events that have happened today, December 29th. To keep this video at a reasonable length, I'm only going to fixate on 10 key moments. I put them in chronological order. Let's begin. First, on this day in 1941, the rather pristine percussion player for the Moody Blues, Ray Thomas, took his first breath. Happy heavenly birthday, Ray. On this day in 1942, or 1943, no one can agree on the right year, the beloved bassist of the band, Rick Danko, entered the world. Happy heavenly birthday, Rick. On this day in 1947, drummer Cozy Powell drew his first breath. He has devoted drum beats to a smorgasbord of different bands, such as Black Sabbath, the Jeff Beck Group, the Michael Schenker Group, Rainbow, Whitesnake, and I still haven't scratched the surface yet. Happy heavenly birthday, Cozy. On this day in 1956, a shoplifter tried to rob a Texas store, but he was brought to justice by Buddy Holly. Buddy heroically pursued the shoplifter, caught up to him, and subdued him until the authorities arrived to take him into custody. On this day in 1966, the Fab Four, the Beatles, started recording their hit song Penny Lane at Abbey Road Studios. On this day in 1968, the Miami Pop Festival kicked off the second day of the extraordinary three-day event, featuring Canned Heat, Chuck Berry, Fleetwood Mac, Iron Butterfly, Joni Mitchell, Marvin Gaye, Richie Havens, Steppenwolf, and the Grateful Dead, among others. Tickets only cost about $7 per person. A massive crowd, numbering 100,000 strong, attended the Miami Pop Festival. On this day in 1980, the fabulous folk singer Tim Hardin, who composed popular cover songs If I Were a Carpenter and Reason to Believe, passed away due to a heroin overdose. He was only 39 years old. Rest in peace, Tim. On this day in 1985, Billy Joel and his wife Christy welcomed their daughter Alexa Ray into the world. She was named after Ray Charles, and living up to her name, eventually became a respected singer in her own right. Happy birthday, Alexa. On this day in 1999, London concert organizers ran into problems while putting down power cables. They were forbidden from digging up turf at the Royal Park location. Furthermore, they were unable to use rods to shove the cables through underground tunnels. Thankfully, an unlikely source came to their rescue, a trio of cute little ferrets named Beckham, Posh Spice, and Baby Spice. First, the ferrets were each outfitted with harnesses. Next, miniature cables were attached to the harnesses. Then they scampered through ducts underneath the stage, dragging the cables along behind them. A piece of meat was strategically placed at the end of the ducts in order to lure the ferrets to the correct spots. This innovative ferret idea worked flawlessly, and 2 days later, the New Year's Eve show went on as planned. Finally, on this day in 2012, Adele's awesome album, titled 21, breezed past the competition to become the best-selling album from a solo artist ever released in the UK. In addition, it simultaneously set a new record for the longest amount of time a female solo artist record had spent atop the Billboard 200 chart in both the US and the UK. Well, that's it. What's your favorite thing that transpired on December 29th? Let me know in the comments. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Till then, rock on.